Welcome back to At the Threshold. My name's Katie, and today we're at day 9. Now, over the last couple days, I've been talking a little bit about beginnings and alignment and how things can magically sometimes fall into place, through synchronicity, and a little bit of how I think that happens, which I believe is more about shifting inside of ourselves and becoming aligned and getting into that flow of our highest purpose, of the goals that we're trying to attain, and that inner work is really the work that's required, which is why I think it's so perfect to be doing a 21-day reflective series or journaling series, because it is the inner work where that change begins, where we then see the change on the outside. Now, Caroline Myss, I've brought her up before, teaches a lot about these things and transformation. And one thing she teaches is that in order to break through and to continue on, we face our fear of humiliation before we face any other fear. Now, this may or may not be true for you. For me, in my experience, I think Caroline is right on in her teaching. I have to face my fear of humiliation. Now, facing it and conquering it are two different things. Anytime we do something new, we're stepping into the unknown, and it does immediately sort of shift and kind of kick up the dust of our fears, so to say. Now, I believe that feelings are just meant to be felt, and then, when we acknowledge and name them, it gives us the ability to move past them. If we just sort of ignore it, we don't name it, or we just kind of push it down, which maybe if you're saying conquering fear would be a little bit like that, I don't think that's sustainable. So for today, I would like to encourage you, and I also am going to be reflecting on how the fear of humiliation, which really is maybe a better way of saying the fear of being seen, how that can try to prevent me from moving forward into the unknown and following all the things I hope to accomplish. And, that fear of being seen and judged, the fear of being misunderstood. And I can say from experience that I could give story after story, and I won't today, I promise, of times where I've had to face this. I mean, just most recently, even starting this YouTube channel and putting myself out there into the YouTube universe, right? This way, I had to face my fear of humiliation. So with that, today is about asking, does this fear show up in me right now? How is it? And what is it trying to protect? Brené Brown talks about, the traps aren't necessarily being vulnerable. It's the armor that we put on to protect ourselves from being vulnerable, from being seen in what we're talking about today. And what's beneath that fear of humiliation is probably a really tender part of you, a desire to be taken seriously, respected, accepted, and to be safe while doing something new. Now, again, I just encourage you today to acknowledge that, or reflect on it. If you're like, I don't have this fear, then reflect on that and think if there's anything else coming up for you. So I'm going to put a prompt in Alumah today to align with today's video. And the prompt is going to say, where do I notice fear of humiliation or being seen arising? And what might it be trying to protect in me? And the goal with that prompt and reflection is just to name it, to sit with it, and to recognize that that's okay. I can feel afraid and feel this fear and continue to move forward. And that really is the definition, I think, of courage. So thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.